Always a pleasure to join you right here on Pop Kasa. This is where we discuss entertainment and pop culture stories that rocked the social media this week. And for our conversation today, Nigerian comedian Alibaba went vocal about some new Nollywood actresses and their big money lifestyle. And in our international story, it's all about Neo, whose solemn request for privacy in his family affairs has been ringing. And of course, we've got the Itch, where we have a lot of African artists featured in it. And my guest today and I are absolutely ready to go on the show. Welcome to Pop Kasa. Welcome to Pop Kasa. My name's JJ Raymond, and today I'm joined by an amazing Nigerian country artist, simply known as the Countryman. How you doing, bro?
Thank you. I'm fine.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be a part of the show.
Thank you. And of course, we have a fantastic lady here too. Peculiar, the lady with the, okay, she's a model, she's a this, she's that. What's up, girl? How you doing today?
I'm good. Nice to be back on the show.
Absolutely. Both of you looking stunning.
Thank you. And you too.
Okay, thank you. So let's go straight to the matter. Now, Nigerian comedian, he's an ace comedian, Alibaba, he posted a video on social media a year ago, which trended this week. Of course, you know, social media doesn't forget. We always dig it out somehow. In the video, he called out certain Nollywood actresses over the source of their wealth and asked questions of how some newcomers make a lot of money to buy expensive houses and live extra large, whereas those who have been in the industry for a whole lot of years can't even afford it. Take a listen and take a look.
Have you done? You're an actress. How many movies have you done that gave you 45 million to buy a house? You that just joined the industry. The people that have been in the industry since did not buy. So then the people who are struggling, and okay, let me go here. I said I may be tempted to mention names, but I will not. We went to Dubai one time, and while we were waiting, I see this actress comes in, and then I seen the protocol officers of a particular person. I greeted them, they greeted me and everything, and then the person came and said, "Here's your key," and then gave her the key, gave her that one. Then she went upstairs. Then maybe like 2 days later, I see her posting, lounging in Dubai. Lounging. Can you buy your tickets? The ones that do business and make money, we know them. Come here and be putting girls on high jump. Girls are now thinking that. So when you see some of them run to Oba to go and get their own share, you are now saying, what are they? Where are they? Even if you act in every movie and they pay you 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, how many movies do you do in a year? See, let me just say this. We know the ones that use their mileage, I mean like use their publicity, their popularity and do business. But that is different. Those ones do other businesses. Those ones are selling clothes, selling anything. They travel and buy anything they want to buy, come here and sell.
I simply call this one dropping bars. Now, what's the interpretation of the video, Countryman?
Well, he was obviously angry about something.
Okay.
And it was a reaction because if I want to go into the matter, because I don't know if I should talk about his response too.
Just talk about your interpretation.
He was angry about something.
And peculiar.
Yeah.
What exactly was he angry about? Because Countryman seems you don't want to divulge. You don't want to talk about that. What exactly? He's talking about ladies doing runs, the actresses who perhaps roll with the very big boys, the big daddies, big gods, just to make the money.
First of all, about this, we need to understand the why. You understand?
Okay.
The why. So he was angry. There was something definitely happened, and he was responding to something. So he was angry. He was angry that girls, who went to Oba were vilified for going by people who normally do the same things that they went to do.
Okay, you don't want to call the things, but then somehow we all know the things. Now, but is it a bad thing to do other things provided you are legitimately doing those things, or it's not illegal, to paraphrase?
I mean, everybody can do whatever they want to do. I don't see a problem. He seems very pained, and I feel there's a backstory to it, but I don't think it's a recent video. But as long as whatever you're doing is not illegal and you're okay with what you're doing, nobody should be saying anything about people. People have the way they want to live their life, and that's okay.
And I also think that some Nollywood actors are social persons. So it's not bad for you to flaunt that. You know how you do, you fake it till you make it, or you flaunt the lifestyle, because that's also what the industry is all about. But then, are you not, somehow it hits me that some persons who don't perhaps build those houses like he just mentioned, perhaps don't manage their money very well. What do you think?
Where you said some persons who don't build those houses don't manage.
After so many years, the veterans, perhaps.
Okay, you feel like it's a given that the veterans made money. Yeah, is that what you're trying to say?
From your perspective, did they make money?
No, the thing is, it's relative.
Yeah.
It's really, you can't say this is the amount of money a particular movie actor makes. Or you can't say if you go into the movies, you spend 7 years, you're going to make 75 million naira. It's relative. It's relative to the kind of person. It's relative to his craft and the way he or she is able to negotiate.
I feel people are blessed. I mean, there are a lot of people that are actually in the movie industry that are making that amount of money. Let's not like mark that out.
Okay.
But majority are not. And I feel the pain and what he's just trying to buttress is the fact that a lot of them project that they are making this amount of money from this, like being an actor in Nollywood, which is really not the case sometimes, not all the time anyways. And, it's putting a lot of pressure on the younger people looking up to them, because let's not forget, being a celebrity, being in the limelight, you are a role model. So if you're saying that this is what I'm doing to get this, people are going to want to do that, and then they go and then they're disappointed. That's where the whole BBL thing is coming from, the whole fake life and the suicide, everything. So
Okay, moving on. Media personality Latasha Ngube dropped a comment saying that Alibaba's approach sounds like an attack on women, when there are many actors engaged in illicit sexual activities with older women just for the money, and even other senior men. Now, this is deep. Do you agree, countryman?
No, because Alibaba was defending women. It wasn't a case of a man against woman. You understand? He was defending the ladies who went to Oba. You understand? Who went to Oba, and I don't know what they went to do. You understand? But he was saying that these other ladies shouldn't vilify these ladies for going to Oba.
Do you agree with him?
No, he defended those that went to Oba, but he was also attacking those that didn't. He was also attacking our celebrities. So let's not say he was defending women. Like, there are two spreads there. He's here and he's there and he's everywhere. No, but I agree with Latasha, because yes, there are a lot of Nollywood actors. Like, okay, let's just say last year. Was it last year or last 2 years? The famous, I don't want to call his name because what I'm about to say wasn't like ruled out that this is fact. But he was in a 10-year engagement, and then his fiance broke up when they already announced that they were about to get married. And then what was being spread was that he's gay, and a lot of people in the industry are like, oh, it's true, it's true. They didn't come out to say it's true or not, so I didn't mention anybody's name. So there are a lot of guys that do it. So don't come out and say, if you want to preach round.
No, what I'm trying to say is,
share the cake round.
What I'm trying to say is, you need to understand the intent. You understand? Its intention wasn't sexist.
So, and that's what social media construes.
Misconstrues it. You understand? Yes. You understand? Why did he react? That was the first thing I said. Why? He wasn't trying to say that, okay, women do this for money. He's trying to say that, okay, if it was a man versus a man, it's the same reaction he would have given. You understand? It wasn't a sex-based thing.
But you agree that also there are a lot of people that go out and bash ladies concerning things like this. How many posts on the social media have you seen where they are calling out a guy for doing stuff like this? So that's where Latasha is also coming from.
Virtually none. Okay, guys, while we continue this argument, I also think that if the country was good, if the economy was better, was very robust, that jobs were going to be available. People wouldn't have to go the extreme or do certain things, to make money. Don't you agree with me?
Well, I feel it's a choice. You understand? You mustn't be rich in this life. You mustn't be rich.
Okay, could you speak up? Could you say it very well?
I said it. You mustn't be rich.
You mustn't be rich.
Everybody. You must not be rich.
Okay.
You just need to be okay to get by.
But
you
everybody
understand?
aspires to be rich.
No. Everybody
aspires to be
doesn't
rich.
aspire to be rich. I don't aspire to be rich.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Tell me more.
You understand? I don't aspire to be rich. I just want to be. I want to be happy.
Okay, now we want to be happy, but the next story may not make us happy. But that will come right after this break. Stick around. Hey, this is Kasa, and we've been talking about a lot of things from Africa. But now let's go to the international scene. Of course, we always take one story from abroad. Okay, now this comes from Neo. There is just that Neo's wife, Crystal Smith, has filed for divorce, claiming the artist recently fathered a child with another woman. Now, Crystal Smith, now this is the real gist. Crystal Smith trended after using Instagram to publicly accuse her husband of cheating on her for the duration of their relationship. She put out a post and said, 8 years of lies and deception, 8 years of unknowingly sharing my life and husband with numerous women who sell their bodies to him unprotected. To say I'm heartbroken and disgusted is an understatement. To ask me to stay and accept it is absolutely insane. I will no longer lie to the public and pretend that this is something it isn't. And then Neo responded on social media saying, for the sake of our children, my family and I will walk through our challenges behind closed doors. Personal matters are not meant to be addressed and dissected in public forums. First up, countryman, are you all against Crystal Smith, the beautiful Crystal? Who do you support in this matter?
Well, I feel like every family has problems, and I think that they should be addressed outside social media, outside the media, you understand? So I'm with Neo on this one.
Okay.
You know, that he should stay, with everything should stay outside the media.
I'm not sure Peculiar agrees with you.
Nope, no. Sorry, weren't they just the one who 2-3 months ago had this elaborate, gorgeous wedding, renewing vow and telling everybody how they are their soulmates and the yin to the yang and everything? And now you're saying, see, listen, I'm not supposed to say this again, but I will say it. When you bring your matter on social media, we are invested. The online in-laws are invested in it. We cannot give you privacy.
But in this case, the artist never, for once, she didn't publicize, or he didn't publicize his relationship with other women. So why should the wife talk about this right here?
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Did she enter into the marriage agreeing that you're going to be embarrassing her? Did you read the part where she said unprotected?
No, it's something
You're
that...
having intercourse with other ladies. Unprotected intercourse. You know the kind of things you're distributing inside your wife. Why would she be quiet about it? So you want me to be crying at home and begging, please don't do this to me?
That's not the bone of contention here. What we're talking about right now is...
Bringing it to social media.
Yes, bringing it to social media.
Now you can talk about your divorce.
She's frustrated. She needed to speak out. She projected this picture because they're both public figure. They both projected this picture of a happy home, healthy home. She needs to speak up for her followers at least. Like, I've been deceiving you guys, telling you that it's been beds of roses, which it hasn't. So I'm here coming out with my own full chest to tell you guys that it is what it is and I'm done.
You know,
I think that's a good thing.
Love is very unpredictable, you know, so, but bringing it to social media reduces the chances of them ever mending things.
Just don't.
No, for real.
Words.
No, for real.
Goodbye.
For real.
Okay.
He probably hoped that okay, they could work it out.
After 8 years, you still have hope. Okay, now this is not actually I'm going to frown at the statement she made there, where she's like 8 years of not knowing. Girl, you knew.
Okay. You know what? I like to see a guy and a lady getting engaged in such discussion. You know, talking about no, he's right, she's not. But then again, social media does a lot of havoc to relationships, to friendships.
Agreed.
Now you're taking a look at who liked it, who didn't like, who were you following, and all that. Do you agree with me, Peculiar?
I agree with you, but I'm still going to look at it from where she's coming from.
So you're going to be comfortable if your husband puts out your matter on social media?
Any small
Their
thing.
life is already on social media. These people have been on reality shows and they post a lot of things. They get money from social media, so it's kind of hard not to get. Don't be surprised. Next thing, she's going to have guest interviews on all the talk shows. Maybe she'll get a book
are you
launch
saying
or
that
something.
that's like it's an agenda for her?
I feel it's closure for her, and you people need to respect that. That's important for her.
All right, guys. Now, he actually liked the comment when she put out that on social media. You did so and liked it.
Toxic.
Isn't that weird?
Okay, well, yes, that is weird. You know, that is weird. I don't know. You never really know what's going on at the back, in the background. So him liking the comment now was, for me, I was taken aback. You know?
Now, if your ex-to-be, perhaps, likes your comment about this, how would you feel?
Oh, he knows better not to do that.
he probably is, you know, agrees with her. Maybe he wants to go with it.
The crazy thing about Nilo, actually, he was
something.
once married before. Moyeta Shaw, she's a Real Housewife of Atlanta castmate, and there's a lot of dynamic there that people need to pick up, and especially Crystal, because he was married to her, and they were like, okay, we're done on the kids. They had a set of twins, and then he said he wasn't going to get a vasectomy. She should go and tie her tubes. She did that, and then he left her and got Crystal pregnant, and then got married to Crystal. So that's just crazy.
Okay, very crazy, Jess. But now we move on to the H. Now, this is that part that you may just get, okay, it's always very annoying for so many people. Now, there is gist that Chris Brown, you know, the superstar, the R&B artist, had his fans pay up to $1,000 per person for his VIP meet and greets. Let's come down to Africa. Now, how much would you pay to take pictures with your African celebrities? Peculiar.
First of all, I just need to say that's so adorable. I wish a lot of celebrities would do more of that.
For real?
Yes, it is. It's so intimate, and come on, like, did you see the pictures?
No,
It's
we
so
saw that
cute.
picture. So, okay, which of your African celebrities are you going to have a picture with for that amount of money? $1,000 converted to shillings, to cities, to naira, to rands.
I think Wizkid. I like how he's always like so
Who
private.
exactly is on your mind, please?
Wizkid. Yeah.
Okay, what about you? Yeah, you're a celebrity, but you know, there are levels to this
I'm just a
thing.
regular dude, you know, but I don't think I'm going to pay money to take any photos.
With Tiwa Savage,
No, I won't do that.
Would you do it for your fans if they request you to do it?
to Angela,
I won't ask them.
to Angelique Kidjo.
I would only pay money if they can bring, like, some Patty Klein. She died in 1963. So if they can bring her back, I will pay for that. You know. So, but I wouldn't pay to take a photo with.
You don't crush on any female celebrity, do you?
I like Rihanna.
Okay, so would you pay 700,000 naira for Rihanna?
Nope.
400,000?
Nope. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, guys.
I'll see Chris Brown.
I say. So, big ups to you and Wizkid. Guess what? I'm going to get you to Wizkid, and you're going to have a very good time with him.
And he's going to pay.
Not behind closed doors. Meet and greet.
I'll take it.
Stick to that. Thank you, Peculiar. Thanks for being right here on the show. And thanks to you, countryman. It was a good time.
Yeah.
And hey, to you who is watching, thank you so much for being a part of this show. It's been Pop Kasa with me, JJ Raymond. And I'd like to say that whatever you do, stay on the legit side of life. Make clean money and walk tall. And do remember that all your actions, including putting up stuff on social media, would always come up with some consequences. And the world is watching you. Have a beautiful day.